Sorry about that, folks. We got rudely interrupted by a very free program that I purchased to do this. So let's get back to where we were. We were right here, and I was doing equals the previous cell plus the standard deviation divided by 10. I do not want the standard deviation to change. I want to reference that cell every single time. So I put $sign before the A, $sign before the 140. Okay. Now, all we have to do is just copy that down, and we should stop at 3. Now, there's a really easy way to make sure that this worked. If you look at 0, that's 0 standard deviations away from the mean. We should be exactly at our mean, and we are. If you check our mean, it is 0.43198. Another thing we can do is we can check that we are 3 standard deviations away from our mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Equals our mean value plus 3 times the standard deviation. Okay, so let's go ahead and memorize this value of 0.8465, 0.8465, 0.8465. Okay, let's go up and check that that was right. 0.8. Oh my goodness, let's go back down and let's go back up. 0.8465, we've done it, being 3 standard deviations away. All right, one more column to go before we can graph this. Normalize. Now, I don't want you to think about this too much. Okay, this is just a function that Excel uses to help create a normalized curve for our data. Now, if you look up here, it's kind of like an algorithm, norm distribution. Okay, so notice how I've got $signs in my 2 terms in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear the contents so we can start over. Clear contents. All right, so this is going to be equals NORM, and it's in my most recent, so I'm going to click on that. And what's really nice is it should show you what you want in each of these sections of this function. So X means the value, so we're going to talk about the value to the left. And we actually do want that to change. We want it to reference the one to the left every time, so no $sign there. Comma, the mean, which we do not want to change. So I'm going to have the mean, and I'm going to put a $sign in right here, and a $sign in right here, comma, standard deviation, which again, I do not want to change, comma, and I'm going to put false, and don't think too much about what that means. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and press enter. Okay, when you're done, go ahead and drag that down. All right, and if you look, the values are pretty low on the tail ends and they're pretty high in the middle, which is what we want for our normal distribution curve. All right, now our goal now is to create something that looks like this. Okay, so to do that, let's go ahead and select these 2 right here. Okay, 3 is our last. So now we're going to go up and go into charts, and we're going to put a scatter plot in. Click on scatter, and if you don't want lines connecting your points, you can do this, but if you do, you can click on that. Okay, there we are. Now, I kind of like format layout 1, but you can choose whatever works for you. Now, I'm going to get rid of this series 1. That's not super important. And we usually don't label our y-axis here either, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, and my chart title is going to be reaction time. And this is going to be time in seconds. got double click happy there. Time in seconds. All right, here we are, reaction time. Now I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Okay, beautiful. And again, if you wanna change the color of that, you can go ahead and click up here. It doesn't matter to me. All right, so there's our reaction time. Now, what would be really nice if you think about where your lines are going on this. What do I mean by that? Where's that 99.7%? Where's that 95%? Where's that 68% line being 1 standard deviation away, 2, and 3? So that's pretty easy to find if you go back to your table and you go ahead and you click on this. We can go and we can highlight this. That'd be kind of nice to see. Okay, click on your 2 standard deviations away, 1 standard deviation away, our 0 standard deviations away, our -1 and our -2. Okay, and our -3. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a line where our mean is. That's 0.43. And you can actually click on these. It's kind of cool. And see, there's my mean right there, 0.43. There's our x value right there. Okay, and I'm just going to insert a line, and it's different on every computer. So you can find that on yours. I'm going to copy my old one, and I'm going to paste it down here. I lost it. Where'd it go? I guess I'll just, there it is up there. So I'm going to bring that down, and that should be on my 0.43. All right, let's take this, put it on my 0.43, which is roughly right here. Okay, that's going to be my mean. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for 1 standard deviation away, which is 0.57. So I'm just going to go through, that's 0.54. I got to go up. Just kidding. I got to go down, 0.55. 0.57 is right there. Okay, memorizing that, I Control C, Control V. I'm pasting that over. And let's just make sure, 0.58. Nope, it's this one up here. It's this one right there. And I'm getting a little curvy, but you get the idea. Okay, you're going to put that same one over here as well. Got to find where that is. What's our -1 standard deviation? That's going to be at 0.29. Where's my 0.29? That was my guess right there. Okay, there it goes. Okay, now 2 standard deviations away are at 0.70. It's going to be a little shorter. 0.7. Looks like it's around here, but I can always double check. No big deal. I just click on, there's my 0.7. So I got to go a little to the right. There it is. Control C, Control V. I'm going over here. Not sure yet. Let me check my -2 standard deviations. Is 0.155. Okay, 0.155. Looks like it is right there. All right, we're good to go. Now you can go ahead and put your 3 standard deviations away. It's going to be really small. This is 0.84. So 0.84, man, would be right. It's really far away, so it's pointless. So go ahead and just put your mean, which is 0 standard deviations, 1 standard deviation, and 2. Here's your -1 and -2. And guess what? We've done it. Nice job.